Can we also just say that JC's trash while we're talking about battle rap? All right,
No, we can't say no shit like that. No, we're never gonna say no shit like that.
Garbage.
He's overrated. He's overrated.
Point of pain, like you said, the guy said
Garbage.
all women are vindictive, but yes, I still keep my opinion.
What the fuck
White
is
women
crime
are-
at, man?
I'm here. I'm here. You don't see me.
Okay.
Yeah, he been on
Quiet, bro. You sleep over there?
Nah, nigga, I'm listening. Nigga, I'm listening. I'm trying to get someone else.
Adele, yeah.
Call
I'm
it
just
go
talking that
while we
shit.
also.
Well, excuse me, Adele trying to kill time because Adele's supposed to have a dick appointment that comes here at 11 o'clock. But so
Well,
we're
what
trying to submit
happened?
and you're talking about in this bed. We're not going to fuck.
Well,
Well, the other guys that we why would I
That
ever
has
have
nothing-
half
she
the
not-
sex like
she
some
not-
other nigga that would give me all of it?
No.
I'm not submissive and I'm not submitting to him.
You don't know nothing about that side.
It's
You
not
don't know
completed.
nothing.
I'm not gonna first of all, I'm not gonna
just
I'm
right.
gonna
You're
call
right.
whole
That's
soul
also right.
niggas. So
You'll
you're
never-
asking me
you'll
to
never
try to
experience
it's
that.
no, it's not right. I would be
Body
I'm
bag.
happy and
You're
my
already
night is not
tipsy. As soon as I come over, you gonna be about it.
No,
Like, you tipsy.
I
Like, it's a
have
wrap.
like I got
That's
three
false.
dudes.
She'll fall asleep on you before that happens.
I have three dudes that I talk to on that level. One guy I talk to, we're just friends. I don't know where that's gonna lead at. I have another guy, he's going through a situationship. He's married, so you know he's trying. But I have one dude that I actually fuck.
I like how she just threw that in there subtly.
Yeah, rewind, bring that back. Hold up, you home wrecking? You doing your Alicia Keys?
No, I'm not home wrecking nothing. He came to me. I never came to him. He said he got marital issues. He's going through divorce. That's him. In fact, I even tried to talk him back to going to his wife, and he even argued with me about it. So I've never tried to take anybody's husband. I don't want nobody's husband. Don't
Is
have
somebody
no
angry,
desire.
man? You gave up the box?
No, I didn't fucking. He's trying to. At first, he tried to act like he was respectful man shit, but technically, I know he want to fuck. He think I'm stupid. I'm a witch. I can read energy.
Say you a
He
witch?
gonna tell you that.
Yes.
What's up with y'all? Why is that the new gimmick, man? Why is all of y'all tarot
A
card
lot
readers
of
and witches
women
and
try
shit
to
all of a
say
sudden?
that. No, let me take that back.
That's the new gimmick.
It's
Man.
not a gimmick. I was always this for one. I've always did into that thing. But, you know, a lot of black women and, yeah, I'm going to say white women have now been trying to get in tune with their spirituality side, but they don't understand what spirituality is. Because some people will sit there and say, I'm a witch, but it still turn into basically worshiping. Now, let me remove the witch word. I like to say witch because I like to do spells or whatever. Do spells work? Yes, but spells is nothing but manifestation. So I look more onto the level of the universe than looking more into the fact of spells. I like to summon deities and summon gods or whatever. The ancestor thing, yeah, I like to communicate with them to get what I want or whatever. But
Cocaine's a hell of a.
huh? Cocaine's not hell of
Say
it.
cocaine is a
I'm
hell
not
of a
gonna
drug.
worship. First of all, Jesus. If he exists, yes, he exists. But does he exist as human? He's not a human. A deity.
You talking about witchcraft? Now you talking about Jesus?
No,
Hey,
I'm done for that because the
all
more like
just
Christians
aside,
are the
that
only
stuff
ones
do
that
work.
make Christians
Chucky
that
did
come
too,
like that about
because
it.
you create
Then
it.
once you create something
What?
put into the afterworld, it exists.
You can
That's
summon
not anybody. Everybody.
Annabelle.
Superman is a deity.
Superman's definitely a deity.
Is a deity.
This is what
Just
Mickey
as well
Mouse
as Jesus
is a deity.
He
So if I
exists?
want to summon Tin
They
Man,
ne-
Chucky a
deities mean
deity
that's
too?
things that are created that never been human.
That you give power. If you give it power,
Right.
it manifests.
Jesus,
No, but we
Jesus
don't
is
worship
a
Mickey
deity.
Mouse,
Can
so
you
Yeah,
we
I
put
look
the
thought
at it
it
as
was
a
actual
just
fact
like
that Jesus?
worship.
You
Like,
people
it
do
has to
worship
be divine.
deities. People worship deities. If that's the case, Jesus would
No,
not
they
be
no, they worship deities.
Worship.
They don't. You saying any character created is a deity.
Yeah.
Nobody's worshiping Spider-Man.
Let me ask you guys, you
Yes,
worship
they
Jesus?
do. Yes, they do. Clint,
People
what the
do worship Spider-Man.
Yes,
People
they
do
do,
worship
bro.
Mickey
What
Mouse.
the
Apparently,
fuck are
Mickey
you
Mouse has been
talking about?
somebody's higher
Okay,
self.
people. Listen, people are not saying Spider-Man created.
Yes,
them. That's
they
false.
are. It's let me tell you what Spider-Man
I've never
is.
seen
People are
Y'all some
pulling energy from
weirdos.
Spider-Man.
Nobody believe in that shit.
I mean, one or two people. That's the
Somebody has obviously created Spider-Man as their higher self. That's why he exists.
Yeah,
Somebody
sure.
has.
You
It's
think
not
the
Craig
graveyard-
I've never heard
created
of somebody
You think the
Spider-Man
dead people
as
talk
their
to the
higher
grave might
self.
know
This is why he
crazy.
exists.
Well, why?
Mickey Mouse
Seriously,
was
they can,
some
bro.
created first. Somebody created Mickey Mouse in their mind. They created them. They gave him energy, and they created
Y'all
them out of their
weird.
higher
I don't
self.
believe in none of that shit.
You don't have to believe
No,
it, but it's true.
crazy.
Voodoo is
No, but listen.
You can't hypnotize me or nothing.
Nobody cannot hypnotize you. There's no such thing as that. Only thing that hypnotize you if you Gucci whip and you open your chakra and you submit to some woman and she takes over your whole self and put her over your life. That's what hypnotizing is.
All right, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. You can't put nothing in my spaghetti or nothing. Yeah, you believe in the spaghetti? The period?
Do I
Hell
believe
no,
in
you
what?
can't put nothing in my spaghetti.
Do I put period in spaghetti?
Yeah, you ever did the
I'm
period
not
blood?
putting no period in nobody's spaghetti.
I'm crying.
First of all, why do I
I ain't even hip.
She's
want to be
lying.
put, and I don't want to force nothing that is not natural towards me. Like if it's not for me, I'm not gonna force it. That's like me kind of doing a parallel reality on somebody because whoop-de-doo, I want them to like me so much. That's crazy. Why would I want somebody to like me so much?
You believe in a parallel universe?
Yeah.
I do.
Okay.
You're laughing, but at the end of the day, let me guess, you worship something.
No.
You a nerd. You a nerd, Adele.
No, I don't.
I
don't. I really don't.
You a nerd.
I don't either.
But I'm not going to sit there and put something over my life.
You said you got more energy. They have to be a higher being than you.
My higher being is my higher self. That you guys pull anything. You know, one thing about him, he's a decent. They don't even fuck with black people like that. For one, he's a temporary D, so he gives you temporary shit and take it back. And then he wants to be put over your life. So when you don't put him over your life, he wants you to sacrifice something, like maybe your health or your kids or something stupid. That's why a lot of Christians have health issues and all kind of weird shit going on in their life, and they don't even see.
Well, Adele,
I don't have no problems
sin?
in my life.
Why are you a sinner? Why do you sin?
There's no such thing as sin. I do what the hell I want to do.
There's no such thing.
Parasites do kill people. That's what happens.
So you
do I want to kill? Do I want to kill somebody? No, I don't have. And guess what? I'm not gonna confess it. If I go out there and think about me killing somebody and putting that in my subconscious part of my mind, it's gonna put me in a predicament that I have to do that. I'm not gonna do that. It's not even on my mind. I am in control of my life. I'm in control of what I want to live this life as. This illusion is my world.
Hold on. Do you? Whoa. Does that apply to everybody on the planet?
That applies to everybody.
I'm gonna tell you why it don't. You have people who have been born in this situation where they had no control. Let's say you was born a slave in 1503 or whatever, right? Are you in total control of your life?
Who said that all is this?
Who said what?
Who said that all that really exists?
Okay, now it's slaves now. Let's say you were born a slave in Pakistan.
So what makes
right
you a
now.
slave? Your mind does.
God,
if you believe you're a slave, then you're gonna be a slave. Those slaves been slaves because they believe they was. Yes.
What?
Kanye.
So let me ask you, can somebody slave you now? No. Can a white man come to you right now and make you go out there and pick cotton?
No.
Different time period, but what are you talking about?
Because at the end of the day,
people are born into that.
There were slaves that were also not comfortable being slaves that got killed because they fought for themselves and they was not going to be in that part. There were slaves that threw themselves over the boat because they didn't want to submit to a white man.
Adele, you do know there are still slaves today, right?
What is your definition of a slave?
Somebody who's born has to work or get fucking killed. That person.
So I guess he's saying we're all slaves because technically we are, since our spirits are trapped into this human prison, and we have to work. So if you want to say we all slaves, then that's the word you want to use for it. That's what you want to put in your illusion. That's what we got to all go with. That's in your world.
So basically, to you, it don't exist. It don't exist to you.
A lot of things don't exist to me, and I don't care. I always subtract things in my mind.
One more wine for you tonight.
This coronavirus thing, that don't exist to me, and I work in healthcare. I work in healthcare, and they said this coronavirus. I know how human coronavirus work, and it does not work like that.
Oh God. Okay.
So what is the virus then? What's going on with the virus?
The world wanted in the past to create this world banking or whatever, where all the continents come together and to create basically all of them put their money together. And instead of having like paper money, they wanted to make it like more like electronic.
Say that again. Say that again.
They wanted the world to be on a world banking. They wanted everybody to have like, all the continents come together and do away with money because the American dollar is not even valuable.
These
the
are
Asians didn't even want to do it. The Chinese didn't want to do it because they didn't want to do it in the past. And now this is the way to cripple them.
That's bullshit.
Coronavirus been around forever. It's in fact the swine flu is more
potent. You're right on that.
The swine flu is more potent.
You're right on that.
No, I'm talking about this money shit you're talking about.
What did the Democrats Nancy Pelosi try to pose? Didn't she try to pose the whole, we're not going to use the stimulus check with regular money. We're going to do electronic money.
They don't listen. Even when it's right in front of you.
Y'all been saying shit since the beginning. Y'all always come up with these crazy
There is no theory.
Time.
They did this shit before in the past.
It's always crazy after the fact.
Yeah.
Barack Obama has signed an NDAA bill. Niggas have slept on it like they didn't know.
But why did y'all
care? It's not effective.
Because they're putting the military. What are the military trying to do to us now?
No, but
they want to stay in their house.
Y'all niggas can't. Y'all can't be this ignorant.
Yeah. What?
Y'all can't be this ignorant. Y'all can't.
You believe it. You keep believing it. Okay.
No, you're saying don't believe it, but it's happening now. You can see it. Go out
bro,
the front door. We're standing in our house. We're not gonna do nothing.
You don't even read about things.
I work as a nurse. I take care of patients. My patient had coronavirus. I didn't get a motherfucking thing.
I can leave my house when I want. I don't care what the government
But guess what? If they
say.
start forcing that NDW bill and they start putting on the streets and start forcing you guys out, you're going to see a really different story. And it's going to happen. They already said it.
Then you just go to jail. I go to jail for a week, and then I'm back out again.
No, you're going to go to jail for 30 days and going to find your ass $2,000. And who knows what else is in that shit. We don't know what's in that shit. Why take that? Why take that?
I could just say jail don't exist.
That's against your unconstitutional
But you just said it didn't
rights.
exist. But you're agreeing that it is going away. Nancy Pelosi just tried to say that she was going to do electronic money. And y'all, they sitting there going at Trump like, oh, yeah, Trump. Trump is a businessman. And you see a lot of people in CEOs and business owners have now been stepping off their own business because they don't want to fuck with that. Let alone Trump.
It's not my business. I don't work for the government.
It is our business because guess what? We are still the people. We're suffering because there's people are out of jobs right now that are not working, that are losing their places because these places are private owners and they're taking the money from the government and also still putting people out on the street.
All of this stuff is going to turn around
There's
next year.
people that are not losing their jobs. I'm not losing my job, but people that are.
In 2000, y'all said the world was going to end when the new millennium hit. What happened? We lived 20 years longer.
Body bagger.
Okay, go for it, whatever you think. But we're stuck in our houses.
I bet you was one of them in 1999 saying, well, when Bush take office in 2000, the world is over.
But guess what? Guess who's wait. Who the fuck signed that NAFTA bill that sent all the fucking jobs over fucking seas? Bill Clinton motherfucking ass.
I'm just saying, if you knew this ahead of time, why didn't you warn us? Where is a Facebook post ahead of time? Where is
y'all niggas don't listen?
Where's all this ahead of time?
Y'all don't listen.
Democrats is politics. Democrats have.
Black people do not read. We do not read the news. We don't care. We don't give a shit about what's on CNN, Fox News, bro. We don't care.
And that's why we're at the bottom.
Hold on.
Before any of y'all say anything, any of y'all look in the mirror, y'all laughing. This is not fucking funny because y'all, y'all laughing.
Y'all niggas take it too serious.
No, bro, but y'all laugh. Y'all might as well look in y'all kids' eyes because that's what y'all laughing. Y'all laughing, but niggas are dying. For real, and we're at the bottom, but you laugh.
How do you know they're dying? You see
funerals on the news? How do you know
that
they're dying? I work at a hospital.
I'm not talking about coronavirus. I'm not talking about coronavirus. I'm talking about everything else that's been happening, bro. Should I talk about
everything has been happening?
Should I talk about the 70,000 women black women that are missing? Bro, you talk,
bro. Half of them shit's a hoax.
But bro,
the Sandy,
that is not a hoax. That's a fact.
Evidence.
Sandy Hook did not happen. 9/11 did not exist. The Boston Marathon did not exist. What the fuck
are you talking about?
It's a hoax. They're a hoax. Hoax.
All right, I'm
agree.
So what about the thousands of families that actually buried people?
9/11 did exist, but guess what? The people that actually claimed that died in it. The people around them that was around the building was affected more than the people that there was nobody in that building. That was an inside job.
Where was the plane in Pennsylvania? Where was it?
The World Trade Centers ain't there no more.
It didn't happen. The Pentagon never hit in DC.
Jumping off out of the building, you can see videos.
That's not that's the World Trade Center.
That can be objects that's coming. That video is in a tornado.
You can see them splatter on the ground.
Bro, the demolition it was demolition under the building and somebody pushed the button and blew up the building.
No. Listen. We're not. You said it didn't happen. We ain't saying why. You just said it didn't happen. Period. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, there's good footage, a lot of footage.
But hold on.
Y'all talking about these chips and shit, but guess what? This world and Nancy Pelosi have also exposed it. They're going to do this electronic money, meaning that they're trying to do away with this whole money thing. They're trying to make everything technology. Right. So they're trying to do this whole world banking system. And that's what China does not like that. China wants their money. Because China money is still valuable. They don't want that. China are old fashioned. And that's why they're trying to cripple China's businesses. They're trying to cripple China's country and everything. That's why this is going on.
Adel, can I ask you something?
Yes.
And please don't take this wrong. Can I ask you something?
I'm not going to take the wrong way.
Okay. Now, as far as the coronavirus, you just gave your reasons why this outbreak is happening, right? after the 90th person tells the 90th completely different story about why this is happening, at what point do I be like, all right, all of you motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? I can't just believe every fucking theory from everybody.
I agree.
So what makes yours more credible than the next person?
What makes it credible? Because at the end of the day, like I say, in the past, I have seen this before. It has been something that I've seen, and I was like, nah, I don't want. But once I
She
started
works
seeing,
in healthcare.
I work in healthcare too, and I see what's going on. They saying, coronavirus. Like I say, I had patients that had my patient in 206. Oh, well, I'm not gonna tell her number anyway. She has coronavirus. Didn't even know. That's before coronavirus even had a major outbreak. This was like in December.
Is she dead?
She did. No, she's not dead at all.
Exactly.
And
she's not gonna die.
I treated her. And matter of fact, I treated her. I took care. And I didn't. Before we even knew she had coronavirus, I really got no mask, and I didn't caught shit. And you know what's funny? I'm gonna tell you what's even more funny. I take nothing but oil of oregano pills. I take a lot of vitamins, but I take oil of oregano because pretty much it's like an antibacterial. It's an antibiotic. It's a natural antibiotic. It does a lot of things. I can get our flu, and I can take that, and they'll just go away. Like all of a sudden, I told my friend when she asked me, she said, "How did you take care of that lady that had coronavirus? She didn't catch it." And I told her, I said, "Go to the store because I take nothing but oil of oregano." She went to look for it. Nobody I had recommended to cannot find those vitamins.
So you work in healthcare, and that's your recommendation, though?
What do you mean? That's my recommendation. I'm a natural. I work in healthcare.
Like, I mean,
and I see the side effects of
medication.
Medication.
Someone that works in healthcare.
If I can naturally cure you, I'm all for natural curing. I'm all for fruits, vitamins, and everything. I'm not for
I'm not
medication.
against that, but you can't tell me if somebody comes in like a broken arm, you're gonna give them oil.
If my I had a guy that came to me that had cancer. I got cancer. So look, sugar. Matter of fact,
yo, hold on, real quick. Everyone in the group, say what's good to Blue. I don't know if y'all know her. Like, she's part of Battle Rap Media.
Hi,
she got a few artists under her and everything.
Yeah, I'm so drunk. I shouldn't even be in this conversation right now. This one.
You talking about Blue? She a battler?
Nah, right? I just said she in media, my nigga. I just said that.
Yo, what's up, Blue?
No, I didn't hear.
Hold on, where's all the attention coming from?
JC's trash.
I should not drink this wine. Like, I feel like this tonight, me and this guy might have a tour-ass conversation. That cop might be like, my conversation is going to be, I need to get off here because I need to take a hot shower.
Shout out to Battle Rap Media.
And I need to, like, I've been drinking this whole bottle of wine, just sipping on it, talking to y'all the whole time.
Well, look, I appreciate you taking my invite and coming on the show. I appreciate it.
Oh, I am so tore up. I didn't even I'm still walking around my house naked.
Get that nigga a threesome then.
Give him. Hold on, wait. I'm sorry. If I fuck you, we in a relationship. You're not getting no threesome at all.
Cap.
Huh? If you fuck somebody, you in a relationship.
If I fuck you, then we're dating. After that.
Fuck out of here.
Cap.
What do you mean?
Well, you could tell yourself that, but we ain't gotta be dating. You tell yourself that. Whatever helps you better.
You're not dating because you're fucking more than one person. So how are you dating?
Facts. You're talking to
But guess what? That's hold up. What is my?
Hey, so you telling me you got like 30 relationships under your belt?
So he only gotta fuck you and only you, but you can fuck 5 good guys? Is that how it works?
Talk to her. Get her right. Send her solo.
You can send my soul all day. I'm not.
I got 2 questions for you. I got 2 questions for you. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm born under a Pisces sun, a Taurus moon, and a Virgo rising star. My Mars sign is.
The fuck do that?
Oh, yo, what is your birthday?
Too much going on.
What is your birthday, Adele? When is your birthday?
I just gave you my whole zodiac sign.
What is the month of your birthday?
The month of my birthday is February 20th. Yeah. I'm a Pisces.
Okay, so that's why you like that, because you're Aquarius.
I am not Aquarius. I'm a Pisces sun.
Yeah, she's past Aquarius, I think. She's right in the cusp.
Aquarius stopped after 19.
Yeah, you know,
March Pisces are better.
Best sign.
No, that's a damn lie. First of all, it depends on what your moon sign is. Because you got a Capricorn moon, your personality is tore up.
Hey, I'm a Capricorn. Don't do that.
White queen would never.
Yo, I never met a February Pisces. Usually March Pisces are the nicest ones.
No, February Pisces are awesome. Like, we're just like really sweet, and we can like, we're pretty indecisive. We're pretty indecisive. Sometimes we want something we don't really want.
I never met a bossy Pisces though. That's weird.
Yeah, because I got a Taurus moon. That's my emotion. Your moon sign is your emotion.
Oh, the Taurus is dominant. That's right.
Huh?
How y'all niggas even be knowing what these motherfucking signs be? Y'all care that
It's
much?
called doing
Right?
research
Yeah, I
on
do, bro. I interview when I was dating around.
it.
I used to interview female. That matters, bro. I would not date an
You know what's funny,
Aquarius,
man?
Sagittarius, or Aries.
Date a Leo. Oh Lord, I would not date a Leo or Gemini or a goddamn Aries because Aries do not know how to communicate. Look, there's nothing wrong with the parallel universe. Maybe you connect with you start manifesting things that you want and
Shout out to Danny
desire.
Myers. He about to get a big bag on that check. He got like 20 kids. Boy, government about to get him right.
Okay, I'm gonna get ready to put my lingerie on. I'll take pictures for Facebook.
You ain't sending no pictures.
Yeah, take pictures.
I am
And,
gonna take pics, duh. I'm not gonna just put
in
it
my
on and
inbox.
take pictures.
In my
picture
inbox,
is
I
gonna
got
be
you.
lit.
Drop it in the chat.
I am gonna take a lot of pictures tonight.
Oh, we
I
ready.
can't believe I drank that whole bottle of fucking wine.
So I'm guessing the
Adele.
kids, where the
Yes.
kids at?
The kids are with
Adele.
first of all, my mom stays in a whole different state than me. So when I have to go to work tomorrow, I drop the kids off down there.
Bring your
Adele.
kids to a whole nother state. That's fine.
I can't. My daughter's in homeschool. When I work 16-hour shifts. Since this whole quarantine shit. Yeah.
Adele.
Yes.
Who's your favorite battler?
I don't know. Being real, I'm not gonna lie and say I don't know battle rap.
So you just come in the group to crack jokes, basically.
I can good, yes, to pass some feminine energy.
You can't name any
How
rappers
you get in the
that
group
you
then?
like.
Huh?
You can't name any rappers you like.
How you get in the
I
group?
would say Danny Myers because when I went to when I was trolling, so I wanted to be a battle rapper. He was the only one that gave me advice.
So you're a yikers? Oh god.
What the fuck? What else y'all believe in? Y'all believe dinosaurs existed and shit?
No, I don't believe dinosaurs exist.
Oh god.
I believe they
Dinosaurs
exist in
never
the
existed.
afterworld. If you
Never
believe dinosaurs
existed.
exist, then that means it exists. It's only what you believe in.
Let me ask you this. You said dinosaurs never
Here's
existed.
the
even though
fossils.
we got
What are you
millions of
talking
them.
about?
Hold on.
Who said that man didn't create that shit?
Hold on. Let me ask you this. Are you saying that based on the premise of they're not in the Bible, so they didn't exist?
Who said that? The Bible said that back them days that
No, I'm
man and
asking
woman
you.
was a lot
No,
larger.
no.
And so
No, I don't think
animals,
that
so-
question's for you, Adele. I think it's for G.
Look, I study all religions, so
Y'all believe anything a fucking scientist creates or tell y'all.
No. Listen. Oh, I'm asking you. Under what premise do you believe it just didn't exist?
I have no
Let me say
evidence.
this.
I have no
Let me
logical
say
evidence.
this.
You have no logical evidence for or against.
But
No,
yeah, he
it's only
believed
what
that
we were
Jesus
taught in
exists.
science school. It's science school.
But you believe that Jesus exists,
No,
though.
Whoa. You said it's always taught in school. You know people actually go out and dig up fossils in real life. Like you can do that under your house, probably.
Well, this is what I'm going to say. I didn't believe that dinosaurs exist, but I believe that animals and humans were a lot larger than they were before in the past.
Yeah, they were.
And we were the watered down versions
I
of
don't know
it.
about humans.
Yo, this is good. This is good comedy.
No, humans wasn't bigger than we is now. That
Good
wasn't
comedy.
Humans, we the biggest we ever been at this point.
Cool, no, but guess
All
what?
right,
But
since
what,
y'all-
we're talking about dinosaurs. What dimension are we talking about?
Okay.
Are we really
I got a lot of
pretending
questions,
dinosaurs don't
man.
exist?
Y'all,
Like,
The fuck?
since
really
y'all so
pretending
smart and
dinosaurs
y'all
don't
know
exist?
everything, I got a lot of questions.
Who
said-
said we know
You
everything?
said what dimension?
Nah, I
What
want to know
dimension are we
these
talking
dinosaurs don't
about?
exist.
First of all,
'cause this is
if you
getting
ever
good.
did like time traveling or whatever people
God.
call it, there's different versions of you on different dimensions. So at the end of the day,
All
when you
right,
dream and go to the
Yo,
yo, let
astral,
G talk because this is getting crazy.
Are you the Flash now or something?
I'm
we
what?
go.
That's
Yo,
not
G,
what
you
time.
Flash
See,
now.
people
You-
don't understand what time traveling is. They think time
You have a
traveling is
great
I can close-
imagination, Adele. I give
People
you
think
that.
that time travel is when you close your mind off and then all of a sudden you just zap yourself into. At the end of the day, don't you dream?
Yeah,
Have you
I
ever
don't
went place
dream.
that your ass never been to? Or have you ever looked at a view that you never know that you actually been in?
Nope.
Yeah, it's called imagination.
No, it's not called imagination. It's called where you were. It's connected with your other self in a different dimension.
What do you mean? I'm visiting myself. That's a perfect word.
There are different versions of you in different dimensions.
No, every time I'd have been in a dream, it didn't mean me. I was never.
So you have never had a dream that you were either rich. You never had a dream that you were either poor. You never had a dream that you had a suicidal dream where you jumped off a random bridge for some odd reason.
Jesus Christ! Somebody help
And
this
you're
girl.
falling.
That's called it's a dream. It's imagination.
So
yes.
what do you think dreams started from? Why do we dream? To that question.
I don't know. Nobody understands.
People
that. I'm not a
people that
neuroscientist.
are very aware and actually test it does know. Because you ever did lucid before?
You
You
have
have
not
not
tested
tested
yours,
So you
your
never
actual
actually
body.
body. You can't believe into a sky god. You believe in a god that never exists because it's a deity that was created. Even Jesus was a deity.
I didn't even say what I believe in. I didn't even say what I believe in.
Jesus was created from the image of Horus because at the end of the day, when you go out to that sun,
I ain't said nothing about
guess
Jesus.
what that sun was? That sun was called Horus to the Egyptians, and that moon, which was feminine energy, which is emotions, was called Ra. And when the Greeks stole the religion from the Bible, well, the Egyptians, they never understood exactly because they couldn't translate all the information. So they made things up and how they looked at it. So when they said the Son of God, they was talking about the damn sun.
Oh,
and they named it Jesus. That crown on top of his head was his crown chakra.
All right, no more wine for you, though.
When Jesus was looking at the sky talking to himself, he was talking to his higher self. He's talking to his higher self.
You just said he was a deity created.
He is a deity, but guess what? People look at the fact of the matter. They read the Bible as physical, like it's a reality thing. Like it really, the Bible never exists. The Bible is all you. Any religion, Buddha, Ganesha, Lakasini, or whatever. Any deity you think of your mind, those people was created of the image of yourself. Those people were created by look at their own higher self.
But Jesus is like a historical figure. That's what
I'm gonna use a good example. I like Gotham.
The Hindu god is an elephant. Somebody looked at him.
Gotham is my favorite. Bruce.
Y'all going to hell.
Oh, guess what? I'll be the first one. You gonna go to hell first? You gonna go to hell when you die and go before you go to the incarnation. You're gonna go to hell and heaven because you believe it exists. If you believe hell exists, you go to hell.
Hey, John, you know why niggas can't never threaten me with that you going to hell shit?
We already in hell.
Because I don't.
Hell.
No, not. Come on, please don't spare me that narrative. I heard it 1,000 times. You know why?
Hell is your lowest chakra basis. It's your.
Did it anyway. Okay, thank you. Okay, listen, niggas can't never threaten me with that you going to hell shit because I don't even believe that shit exists anyway.
It never did.
So it's like, how can you threaten me? Thank you. How can you threaten me with an imaginary place?
Right.
You might as well tell me I'm going to Neverland.
That was some like slave shit. That was the white man create. That was first of all the Christian Bible was totally manipulated. If you don't do what I say, then you're gonna go to hell. Turn the other cheek. So when the white man smack you with the whip, then right, the white man smack you with the whip, you need to turn the other cheek. Don't worry about money. It's the money is the root of all evil because they want blacks to stay poor. Oh, wait on the Lord. So stay a slave, and one day the Lord is gonna save you.
Do you think that life exists on other planets such as Saturn, Mercury, Jupiter, Mars, Neptune?
That's a moon, my nigga.
First of all, Saturn, Venus, Lord, all those people, all those names were what the Greeks called them. All those are gods that were actually
no. On the planet.
We talking about the physical. We talking about the physical.
On
place.
the planet. On the planet, Adele. Do you think people, cars, places, jobs, everyday life like Earth exists on those places?
Yay or nay?
I'm telling you, those other places cannot exist on those places. Not on different dimensions, yes, but those other places that you name, like Saturn, Venus, or whatever you want to name it, they were actually considered gods. That's who the universe.
We ain't talking about that.
We're not talking about gods.
Yes, I do believe that.
Is it noise over there? Is it noise over there?
I do believe that there are.
Is it hot or cold over there?
No, I do.
Why you keep talking about gods? We talk about the planet you can look up and see in the sky with your naked eye. Is there a life
with Venus? I pull energy from.
I'm asking the wrong
Venus
person
all the time. That's not what you understand. I pull energy from Venus all the time. Take your emotions out of the situation and listen to what I'm saying.
Okay, so is there life on Venus? Yes or no?
Mars, all those are elements, are with stars.
I'm finna read your goddamn tarot cards. I got some tarot cards right here.
You can read my tarot cards.
Listen, don't tell me the composition of it. Just tell me is there life on it.
There's life in other dimensions, yes.
So people work and go to
dimension, not dimension,
and live over there.
There's not life in those planets, but there's life in other dimensions. I agree. Yeah, can't have life on Saturn. Who said that they can't be life nowhere else? Because scientists told you that life doesn't exist.
That's why y'all believe
in God. So you just contrast your other words.
Hold on, whoa. So you saying it's impossible for the life that exists anywhere besides Earth? You saying that?
I never said
You know how loud it is in Saturn? Or how hot it is over there? That shit hurts your ears.
Who said that? Who actually physically went to Saturn?
Okay, but hold on, whoa. Listen. Hold on. Let me tell you why that made no sense. It's too hot and too intense for you to live on. You didn't avoid. What do that got to do with another form of life? You can't live in the damn environment an octopus could live in, but we both on the same planet, right?
Agree.
You can't tell me just because you can't survive there, can't nothing survive there. Come on now, bro.
Talk to him.
Fish live
So
underwater.
it's people driving a car in Saturn.
Fucking viruses. Life is micro. Listen, life is microbacteria and all type of stuff. It ain't gotta be intelligent life. We just saying life, bro.
Go over there,
Animals,
You keep talking about
people.
Listen. Life don't gotta be Star Wars and shit like that. It could be anything. Just because it's not intelligent life, communicating with satellites and shit, don't mean it ain't life, bro.
True.
So why was it
You act
created?
like if they not.
Why was it created? What was the purpose?
Well, who says they were created?
Why was you? What to say? What are you talking about creating? Now you on some Bible shit, and I don't believe in that anyway.
No, it ain't no Bible shit. I'm just saying, why was the planets created? What is the
It
purpose
doesn't
of
have to
having
have a reason. Like, why does it have to have a reason?
It wasn't no reason. It was just random collisions and shit rolling into a ball of
Why does it have to have a reason?
That happened.
Yeah.
So y'all believe in astronauts and all that shit too? And y'all,
Nobody never went
They're
to the moon.
people. Like, what do you mean?
it's like,
What do you mean believe in astronauts? Yes, people do work for NASA. Yes, I do believe that.
I don't believe that shit.
I ain't saying no shit like that. I said that was
Okay, Clint, what do you think? What do you think happened with 9/11?
And then you talked about it.
Give me your
answer.
answer.
Give a reason
Why
for
would
it.
you don't know? Yeah,
what you don't know?
I don't know. You know point do I
Yes, I do
like
know.
Kobe died?
Bro, I'm just telling you the way the media inflamed you for building. That's not how it happened. You know why? Because the lady on CNN. But you believe that though. That's what the lady on CNN.
No, I didn't say I believe nothing. I said I don't know. What I'm asking you is what was the reason for the cover?
Yeah,
That's what we
exactly
asked.
I agree with Clint.
To go to war, bro. To push war.
That's what we was asking.
To go to war.
But don't
to go to war for the oil.
But don't none of y'all know Patriot Act.
No, yeah, we remember the Patriot Act. That was like the next day.
And exactly. And do y'all know how much? Any of y'all know who Larry Silverstein is?
Nah, he have to do.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Y'all don't look into these things enough, bro. Y'all don't come. Y'all weren't born on this thing. Y'all not. That's why when niggas say so shit, y'all just feel like it's so unbelievable. Like he's the owner.
Everything's a conspiracy at this point. So if everything's a conspiracy, how do I pick and choose and know what?
Everything is not a conspiracy, and everything.
I mean,
everything is not.
When Kobe died. Kobe died is a conspiracy. So
yeah, I don't know. I don't know who said that. That's just that.
Bro, it's post. I mean, I know there's
but that's
troll posts in AFM.
Yeah, but that's
You was pushing that Kobe conspiracy shit.
Listen, I look. Everything happened for a reason. True enough. But some things don't happen the way it does. It just happened out of the blue and it's just normal. It does not make sense. So no, I do not believe Kobe willingly got on the plane, went to his game, and traveling all these years, and the fucking helicopter just blew up out of nowhere. No, I don't believe that.
But why can't you believe that? It's logical. It happens all the time.
No.
It didn't blow up. It hit him up, bro. It was in the fog. It hit him up.
Yeah, and the pilot gonna drive it. A trained pilot is gonna drive through the fog, right?
Accidents happen all the time. Like, I'm trying to figure out why.
Hey, okay, hold on. Let me ask you, G. Are you a trained driver?
No.
Right.
I'm a driver. I'm a trained driver. I mean, I drive like.
So you can get in a wreck tomorrow.
Exactly.
I'm not getting in a wreck tomorrow because I know how to drive. Different, but I'm talking about
the same shit.
Nah.
The simple and logical explanation is the pilot, crashed. But that can't be the explanation. The explanation has to be, well, it was a setup, and Kobe didn't just willingly get. Why does it have to be that? Why can't it just be the simple, logical, everyday explanation? He got on a plane, it crashed. Okay, stuff happens. It's normal.
Yeah,
it's not good enough for y'all.
You can even use battle rap. These are trained rappers, but they still forget their fucking rhymes half of the time.
That's totally different. You can't compare that. That's totally different.
It's the
NASCAR drivers get in accidents all the time.
Thank you, Dale Earnhardt.
I mean, even normal planes get in accidents all the time.
So do y'all think these school shootings be actually happening?
People are dying. What do you mean?
How do you know?
Listen.
How do you know?
Let me ask you this. Okay, let me ask you this. And please, let me just get this off. Sandy Hook, right?
Mm-hmm.
Small town, right?
Hoax.
Small town, right?
Hoax.
Okay, now you said it's a hoax.
Mm-hmm.
Small town, right?
Mm-hmm.
One hospital in the whole small town, right? For you to say 26 kids got killed or whatever, right? but you say it didn't happen. You think nobody that work at that hospital would have blew the whistle like, no, there's a whole bunch of murder kids coming here. You think nobody out of the 2,000 people that worked there would expose them?
No, bro, because they paid actors. They got paid.
Oh God.
Listen, I'm not talking about the actors. I'm talking about the people that live in the town.
Yeah,
You know,
somebody
about
would
to tell
have
me
been a
it was
whistleblower.
26.
It happens in anytime. There's always a whistleblower.
I mean, maybe it's not the right time. Maybe it'll happen like years later. It's not the right time.
No, listen. This is what I'm saying. In a small town of a few thousand people with one hospital, you would have to get everybody in on the whole thing. The whole town would have to be in on it. Because somebody that worked at the hospital would have been like, no, I didn't know a whole bunch of kids shot up coming.
Exactly.
Somebody would have said that.
Exactly.
You know about to tell me you paid every employee at the hospital?
Nope. Even if you got paid, you still would have snitched. Somebody would have snitched on it.
The two people that they claim blew up the Boston Marathon, they did not do that.
I ain't talking about that.
They framed them. I'm giving you another example. They framed them. They just picked two people out in the crowd that looked like terrorists, and they framed them, made them go on the run, had a shootout, and just said, "Oh, this is the." I mean, they do it all the time, bro. Like,
all right, but wait.
No, framing people and faking 26 deaths is two different things.
Yeah.
I'm just giving you an example. Another example.
I could frame anybody, man. I could throw a gun in your car. I can't fake 26 deaths and that make everybody in the town be quiet, though.
The sniper shooter, fake. He did not snipe off the DC, Dallas. In Dallas. I'm talking about Dallas, the one they said that was shooting Dallas cops. And they blew his body up. They never showed his body.
For the Sandy Hook.
Never showed his body.
Why you running from the Sandy Hook? Why you running from the Sandy Hook fake?
Bro, it was fake, bro. It did not happen. Them kids, ain't no kids dying.
So Sandy Hook didn't happen either?
It did not happen.
But I guess my question is, I'm fine with you guys saying it doesn't happen. That's cool. But how do you pick and choose? That's what I'm like. Is every single thing a conspiracy when it's on the news, or how do you pick and choose? This is a normal news story, and this is a conspiracy. How do you know? Is it you see a video on YouTube exposing
you automatically believe the conspiracy every time?
You just point out, you know who's acting and acting, like the people in the gay club in Florida. They said that two people went in the gay club and shot up the club. That shit did not happen, bro.
I literally.
They was acting.
What proof do you have that it did not happen?
There was no blood coming from the victims.
Dude, I have legit college friends that knew the people in the club. I mean, if they must be really lying then. I mean, I'm just saying.
Crazy, boy.
They lying to me, right?
So you saying since you feel like the video wasn't gory enough, did nobody get shot?
Dude, I know for a fact that was real. I have multiple people all at my university that were like
the Las Vegas shooter. That was real. That was real. The Las Vegas shooter.
How do you determine it? Is what I'm trying to figure out. Like, how do you?
I ain't see no blood in that one. If that's what you're going off of, your logic was you didn't see no blood. I ain't see no blood in the Vegas shit though. So that didn't happen either.
You just gotta know. I mean, some of them be acting.
But how do I know? How do I know the criteria?
What's the criteria? Man, switch topics because G sounding crazy right now.
Like, what's the criteria? Yeah. I mean, you telling me the Florida one's not real. I have legit people at my university.
Let me break it down.
I gotta give you the details another day.
I mean, I've seen obituaries, so all that you can't tell me that's not legit.
I give you the details
every few years. You know, when it's the anniversary of people posting on Facebook, is legit. So I don't know.
All right.
Hold up, can I say something?
When I go live on Facebook, I'm gonna break it down for you, Sam. Tune in.
No, I'm down. No, I'm down to hear. But
can I say something really quick? That
stuff. Go ahead, Miss Chalet.
That stuff is definitely real. The one thing people have to realize and don't understand, because there are parasites into politicians and the government. So if they have to fuck humans up to get a point across, they will do that. They will do that to get bills crossed. That's why I remember that one president said that if you ever see how they make bologna or whatever, you would never want to eat it or whatever. Because when politicians make decisions, they don't make decisions to where a human would think that, even a human would even think that way. It's disgusting.
Bologna's nasty.
You see how other humans think. So that happens for real. If I got to kill a whole bunch of gay people to get some gay rights approved to people, whatever, I'm going to do that. And look around the time when Barack Obama was president when it happened. And what did he approve? A lot of gay rights.
Facts. No, I do believe, now, if we're going on the premise of, things get set up and people actually do die and they're just casualties of war for a bigger picture, yeah, I believe that.
I like that
one. And it's happening now. This goddamn quarantine shit. People are losing, not working. People are stepping down from CEO. But guess what? Do you think anybody in politicians is not feeding their family and is spending time with their family and not living their normal daily lives? only people that are being affected by this is people that are middle class and lower middle class people that are being affected by the situation.
Hey, Adele, when if a crackhead got the coronavirus, why he didn't die yet?
So if he goes to the hospital, he's going to get treated as a citizen. He's not going to get the best care anybody else in there what healthcare is getting. And he's not going to get any, like, publicity that he has coronavirus. Because to anybody that has money, they're going to look at a crackhead that he's not even human. I have crackhead patients.
No, I'm talking about the pre-existing conditions that they claim that if you have, you automatically going to die, as they put it.
Yeah, they said if you get coronavirus, you have to go in quarantine for like 14 days, and then from that point, and that, which is funny, my son's father got his father has coronavirus, not my son, but his grandfather does, and they said that now if you have coronavirus, they're not even going to, like, you can't even have a proper burial, like you have to get cremated, and that is scary. I don't know. The question is, are they? But people that are dying are literally is old people. You have to already have some type of upper respiratory health issues in order for it to affect you. Other than that, if you're like a healthy human being, you're not. It's gonna be like a common cold. Like Cardi B got on there and exposed to people and say how a lot of famous people have been pretty much been saying they have coronavirus and she felt like they've been getting paid for it. But have you not seen she got on there and say, "Oh, government." Coronavirus. She didn't say anything. She said coronavirus. She said government. I'm scared. Coronavirus. Like that
Cardi
was like
B is
all
your
hidden
source
message
of like intelligent.
Corny.
I hate Cardi B. I don't like Cardi B at all. I do not like that bitch. That colorism bitch at all.
But
let me say that message that she did on that video. That video did not make sense. Why would you get on there and say government? I'm scared. Coronavirus.
Because it's Cardi B. She says a lot of dumb stuff. You guys just...
But look at the previous message she got on before talking about, she was the one that, she have always been attacking Trump and about things that been going on in this world.
She wants attention. She have no life.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to try to convince me Cardi B is like a smart source we should listen to, I can't vibe with you on that. I mean, it's Cardi B.
I don't rock with Cardi B, and I would say that I really don't rock with Cardi B. I don't like the bitch because she has a colorism problem for one. And she really don't fucking like black girls.
Why do you say that? Why do you say that?
Because
I don't follow her. No, I don't follow her. I'm asking you.
My abuelita is Dominican, just like Cardi B is, or whatever. And a lot of Dominican women have colorism problems. Like, a lot of Dominicans have an issue with the darker Dominicans, and that's true. People try to say that's not true, that's ignorant, but it's the fact. They are. It's just like in America, white people and black people should do the same thing over
like
there.
A race issue, though, like.
Because really people think that race. Look, I've dated guys that are white. I've been living predominantly. People act like racism does not exist when it technically does exist.
I know racism exists, but if you try to make everything a race issue when it's not a race issue, that makes it a bigger issue.
I done went to as in the hospital, even in witchcraft. I done seen that they said, "Oh yeah, black magic is evil magic," or even in they say the darker witch is the evil, the most angriest, the most. But the white magic is the pure magic.
All right, I get what you're saying, but I'm just saying, like, it seems like, at least this is, like, more of a serious issue, though. It seems like...
You can try to make it an issue with the fact that you don't think that white people,
No, I'm not saying that.
Whatever,
no,
but
I'm actually trying to be serious. Right? A serious issue, though, is, a lot of black people try to make it seem that every issue is always race-based. And
every issue is always racial-based because black people have
Adele, listen.
Adele, just get my point off.
Hold on. Adele, this is what he's saying. Let's say you and a white lady, let's say you cut in front of a white lady in line at Walmart or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And y'all end up arguing over that shit. You would probably try to say she did it because she was black.
Exactly.
When you was really just on some bullshit.
Exactly.
No, if I cut a white woman and she get mad, I'm going to automatically look at her as a low entity and a parasite. I'm going to say, this bitch right here mad because I cut her. But when I look at a situation where it's a person...
Issue.
That's not a situation. I don't judge people. I can tell the difference between racism and a person's actions.
All right, well, let me just at least try to get to my point. My point is,
okay,
a lot of African American people, black, whatever you want to say, we put it to where we're always the victim and everything is always a race issue. And we don't make it seem like we're taking any responsibility for an issue. So, for example, if you don't get a job, sure, there could be a chance that it could be because of your race, or it could be just because you're not as qualified as the person, regardless of, it could be another black person you're competing against. And it's not necessarily everything is a race issue. Like Clint just said, you could have done something extremely rude to the person, white, black, regardless, but you're going to make it seem, they don't like me because I'm black. It's not they don't like you because you're black. They don't like you because you're just an asshole move. You were an
Samuel,
ass.
you lived in, that's G Money, or is that Samuel talking to me?
It's me and Sam, but my point is you can't make everything.
Okay, Sam, this is what I'm about to say. You live on this earth for like 20 years. And yes, which is funny, I lived on this earth for like 29 years. I've dated white men. I've hung out with white females. I work in a healthcare field where there are doctors, other healthcare positions. I have seen, and not mainly black women, I have seen black men, yes. It was a black man that was technically, he was a rehab CNA. And he went to school. He was very qualified. He went to school. He worked as a patient. He actually upgraded himself to a patient care tech. Went to school for several years. Became a doctor.